Meet Die Dead Kill, my main account. Ever since the collection log was released, I've been working on collecting all the different items in the game. After starting my Chunkman series, I've been neglecting the account, but now it's time to resume collecting and share the adventure. Last episode, we added 4 new items to our collection log. We first off got the Joker Champion Scroll while doing some medium clues. Then we went to Guardians of the Rift and got the Tarnished Locket. We got our second piece of the smithing outfit, the boots, from Giant's Foundry. And then as last item, we got the cheapest emblem from Revenants. Today we start off with an easy task for Guardians of the Rift, a medium task for Giant's Foundry, a hard task to get a piece of the obsidian armor, and an elite task for raids. I've been doing some raids in between the other tasks, so you might see the tasks are still from an old task if you look to the tasks in the right bottom corner. But we finally managed to get our first kill count for normal mode Tombs of a Mascot. This didn't go all that well, as I died twice in ways that should have been avoided, but with the help of a Serkin in the duo, we finally got the kill count. From now on we will be doing 150s until we get the hang of it, and then add some more invocations as it gets too easy. I'm really liking this progression system of learning new mechanics and slowly increasing the difficulty. And loot wise, we got multiple 200k chests, and then we got another cache of runes which had an extra 500k in it, but no gem yet or any unique for that matter. This could take a while to get another drop, as we either need a purple, so one of these items here, otherwise we'd want to get one of these jewels here, preferably the breach one, but these are 1 in 180, so that might not happen anytime soon. And I cannot really raid for the entire day all day, so I'm going to take breaks in between. So that's why we are here at Mor'Ulrek. We pretty much need one of the items from the Tsarkets here. So one of the armor pieces, one obsidian helmet, the plate body or the plate legs. But as the Meshtal here, the staff, is actually the most difficult item to get from the mages here, and if you attack a mage, the others attack you automatically as well, so I'm going to attack the mages, let all the rest attack me in the meantime, and then we'll see if we get one of the pieces before we get one of the drops from TOA. So let's get to it. There's a spot over here in Mor'Ulrek where you can have the Tsarkets that have a wander range up to this square here, and the other Tsarkets from the other side also have a wander range to up here. So this is actually a perfect spot to barrage them in. After a bit of barraging, we went back to TOA for 2 more raids, now up to 160 raid level. And we got a 600k chest and then a duplicate thread of Lidness. We've been going for a while and we finally got our first drop. A shield here, which is 260k, so that's pretty nice to get back some of the runes we are using here. We have done about 95 majors and 155 cats. Not all of these are registered because they don't have an always drop, so we're probably about double maybe. So this is actually going much faster than I expected. And we already get another duplicate, an obsidian cape. This is worth 600k, so that's already much better than the shield. With the Tsarket Ohm and the rings here, we have now a full collection. We have the cape, the shield, the Ohm and the rings. So we have gotten all the normal uniques. We killed 280 normal Tsarkets and 156 mages, so probably double that amount. So we should be getting to the drop rate of one of the pieces of the obsidian armor. 2 more 160 raids, but nothing just yet. And there we also have the sword, so we pretty much got everything now. We are at 455 Tsarkets, so with the drop rate of the nothing being 1 in 1.8, we are definitely above the drop rate for even one item here. But let's keep going, I guess. We only have 1000 death runes left, so we'll definitely have to stop to restock there. And there's skill number 666 on the tracker, which means we're pretty much double the drop rate at the moment for one of the pieces. Let's just kill this clump and we'll go and do some more raids instead. First raid back, and we finally see our first purple. But it was in the Sergen's name, and sadly for him, it was a duplicate Fang. Carrying on, we did another 160 and then upped the difficulty once again to 170. The minute I wasn't recording, we got the obsidian helmet. So if you look at the chat, we have gotten the obsidian helmet, which is a new collection log slot. This was just the start of the 3rd day. So I didn't put on the recorder before that, and yeah, then you get the drop of course. But we finally got an obsidian piece. It took 673 Tsarkets, so times 2, yeah, we're around double the drop rate for one of the items. And then we also have 340 Tsar maze. The staff is definitely not for anytime soon, but we made a dent here. But we can finally cross off our task. If we look at the Tsar list now, we only need the body, the legs and the staff to complete the full section. 3 days of raiding, but no unique, but that's a bit to be expected. And then the same thing for the obsidian armor, but we actually got that one. That's now completed. We go to 79%. And then let's clear off all of the other tasks. And then we get a giant's foundry for easy. Ooh, the infinity hat for medium. An unsired unique. Ooh, for the hard task. And then elite is LMS. I don't really fancy LMS that much, and we have an abyssal task saved up, so might as well try this first. I specifically stored an abyssal demons task just for this occasion, so we can go to Sire. The thing is, we currently have an aviancies task, and I don't really want to skip that because we still need a couple of things from over there. So we will do this aviancies task, and we'll do it a bit differently. We'll get enough KC to get into the next bank this time, instead of using ecumenical keys each time. We still need the hilt here, but we are not even half the drop rate, so it's very unlikely we get the hilt. But maybe we can snag one of these godsword shards. While getting KC, we get our first ceremonial piece. The ceremonial top. We also got 2 times dragon boots while we were in here. So this is a nice addition. There's still a lot of ancient pieces left to get. So hopefully we'll get them all within getting the KC. Oh my god. Already the second piece. This is going faster than I expected. We only killed 15 blood reavers here and a couple of spiritual mages. But that's already 2 passive slots obtained. These are 1 in 640. We've killed like 40 in total. Let's keep it coming, I guess. That's the Cree task done. We are ending at 273 and didn't really see anything. No duplicates, but that was to be expected. We already have a lot of items there, but no God Sword shards yet. We did 60 Kriara kills, so getting up there, I guess. But on to Sire now. If we look at our collection log, Abyssal Sire, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Sire. We did get 6 Sires already in 230 kill count, which is extremely lucky. But what did the font give us? That was a jar, a dagger, 1 whip and 3 heads. So we're still missing the full bludgeon. So on to hoping we get an Unsayed pretty quickly and get one of the bludgeon pieces. We finally got the last task done here for the hard tier. If you look at bosses, Abyssal Sire, we are 8 out of 8 now. The last task was a pretty annoying one. I tried a lot before this task, but we finally killed the Abyssal Sire without letting any Scion mature. It only took 2 decent specs from our Dragon Claws to get it. So from now on, if we look at the remaining hard tasks, they are pretty much all pretty easy to do, except for maybe the Nightmare. But for the rest, it's mainly kill count at some bosses. So we might go for this in the near future, just so we have more hard clues from all sources. And with this Sire down, this is kill number 330, which means we are 100 into the task, but still no unsired. This was pretty much to be expected, as we now have 6 unsires in 330, but let's hope with the last 137 we get at least one. And there we go, finally our first unsired. We are currently at kill count 152. So let's immediately use it and see if we can finish our task with this. Offer the unsire to the font of consumption and hope for a bludgeon piece. Come on. Yes! We finally have our first bludgeon piece. After all of the bad luck here on all of the heads and such, we finally have a bludgeon piece. So that's also our task completed, so let's go and get our new tasks. Get a unique from an unsired went by faster than I expected and is now complete. We are still 79% hard, then let's just clear all the others and let's see. Guardians of the Rift for easy, Guardians of the Rift for medium, hard. Again an obsidian armor drop, okay. And then elite. Ooh, back to revenants. Revenants went actually very well last time, so might as well try that again. Get another one of the statues, and if you're a bit lucky we get the other one that we can get from the Maledictus. Back at the Revenant Hobgoblins, as this is pretty much a fairly safe spot on the level 2200 world. We are looking for one of these ancient items, just not the emblem as we've gotten that last time. And maybe if we get very lucky we get an ancient crystal or one of the weapons here. We're starting fairly low in the KC, so this might take a while, but we are quite safe here in the 2200 vault, and these guys just give so much money. So I don't mind this a bit. Another Maledictus down, and we get the Ancient Totem. Let's get out of here. This is so nice that the Maledictus drops a guaranteed one. And if we now look to our collection log, we have the 2 smallest ones. It's a shame the Maledictus doesn't drop any of the top ones because next time we will have to go for one of these instead. If we look to our loot tab, we've done a couple of hobgoblins. We are only at 250. And if we scroll down a bit, I've also killed some demons. We are at 170 now in total. So 2.8 mil here, and then 2.7 mil here, and the two totems are combined 1.5 mil, so this is actually pretty good money. But anyway, that is our task completed. So let's go back to the dashboard and let's get our new tasks. Obtaining one unique from the Revenants went by a bit faster than expected again because of the Maledictus drop, but we have now completed it. That brought us up to 34%, and then let's just clear the others again and get new ones. Guardians of Drift, Guardians of Drift, Colossal Blade. Okay, back to the Giant Foundry for Hard, and then Elite. It's also Guardians of Drift. Okay, so there's not really that many options here. It's either Guardians of Drift or Giant's Foundry. And because we have 3 tasks for Guardians of the Rift, I'd opt to do those. That's going to be all for this episode. If you liked seeing the ceremonial ropes spoon, leave a like on the video and consider a subscription. Next time we continue filling our collection, we won't have many options, so Guardians of the Rift, here we come. Have a good one and see you all later.